Hey, Senators Clan family, it's me again. Thanks for letting me blow up your feed today. I'm just excited, and I really wanted to share some more of these awesome attacks coming out. Richard often uses this attack, and it is just killer, so I wanted to break it down. He's using a Queen Charge Miner attack with an Electrone entry. This attack was just so creative, I didn't want you guys to miss it. First, he's got the queen down. Queen's tanking over there. Stone Slammer comes down. Now, I know he probably wants his Stone Slammer to path directly to that eagle from here, but the queen didn't quite get that wizard tower down on time. He dropped in the wizard down there, thinking he'd get that other archer tower so that slammer would finally go in, but instead the slammer decides to do whatever it wants to do. Sometimes air troops, they just don't path like you want them to. Things don't happen fast enough, and now he ends up fighting this sweeper. So he gets a little damage done on the eagle there. Eagle goes down. Enemy CC is out. And the king has funneled off that side over there. Cleaned up a ton of trash. The Electro Dragon gets cloned. And one Electro Dragon decides to fly towards the middle. Fight that sweeper. So he's just lost. We don't really care about him. And the other Electro Dragon over here, he's going to start tanking for where the miners come in. And look at this little strip right here. It's like a 3-building wide strip where the miners come in. Miners need a nice thin path to follow so that they stay grouped up and they don't spread out their resources too thin. This is a great heal. It meets right where they engage the king. The king is pretty annoying for miners, but they're in the bomb tower range engaging the king. He needed that heal heading into that bomb tower there. So he's got his next heal up right as they exit that bomb tower to make sure they get right back up to full health. You'll see the warden following them. The queen is still doing work on top. The miners get a little bit spread out here, a couple different clumps, but that rage on the town hall and everything they have going on right around there quickly gets everything taken down. The queen keeps a nice thin path for the miners so that they end up clumping back up. You'll see here uses the queen ability to get that inferno off of her, but unfortunately the inferno is going to retarget the queen right after that healer. Now he could save the queen here with his warden ability, but why would you do that when you can show off, let your queen die, and swag that warden ability? Because look at all the miners coming up. Goodbye, queen. Go, warden. And that's the end of this base. With her dying breath, that inferno was taken down, and this base gets riggedy wrecked. Nice attack, Richard. I hope that you guys take note. The Queen Charge Miner attack, even with an Electrone that didn't go very well, to be honest, it's just so strong. It's so powerful. He maybe could have gotten that 3 without a CC at all. It was just amazing. So next up, I just couldn't help but show you guys the drag bat that I did earlier. I'm going to pause it here. Just look at this base. It is got all the wizard towers on one side, 4 of them right there. Both of the sweepers are placed randomly off to the left, facing the same way. I mean, what was this guy trying to do? This is not an anti-air base. The heroes are way on the outside. So really, this base design is terrible, and we're just going to take advantage of that. Let's look for splash targeting air defenses, or splash targeting air, splash damage air targeting defenses by the sweepers. There's none. So one dragon comes down on each side to set up an incredibly easy funnel that funnels my troops directly towards the Eagle artillery. So here they come in now. The funnel is set. You'll see them coming in. And now right here, the Eagle is about to go down. There it goes. My air troops are now targeting that second layer, and you see the bats coming in the back. The bats are going to come in the back. They get that one sweeper down, and now what's going to stop them? There's no splash damage around there. They're going to split up a little bit, which is totally what I planned. They're going to take out both the sweepers. They're going to take out that whole section of defenses back there, and they're going to trigger a tornado trap. They're taking down the air defense. And there's just not enough left up at this base. And this was not a very high level base. This was my mirror this war. I was just taking care of business. Hopefully we'll have some better examples. You'll see my king's almost dead. He just took out that queen that was sitting out there all by herself. That was his only job, to make sure they didn't bother my air troops. But with a base like this, you can just take advantage of the layout. You can keep your dragons tanked for. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish dragons, maybe 7 dragons still left up. Yeah, I mean, with a base like that, what do you want? It was good try, thin blue line. So let's see. Do I got one more attack? One more attack. I got one right here. I just had to show Spider-Man's attack this attack, it's a Bow Witch. This is why people use Bow Witch, because why the heck do these work sometimes? You know what's terrible for Bow Witches? Wizard towers on the outside. This base has 4 of its wizard towers on the outside. Granted, you can funnel off 2 of them fairly easily, and he gets the one on the right, but doesn't even bother with the one on the left. He's got this bowler healer walk, which is great. So they're going to set up the funnel for where the kill squad goes. So the whole idea of the Bow Witch is that you got some bowlers and some witches that will follow around the outside, while the kill squad pushes right up through the middle. So this is just not a base I would have picked to Bow Witch, but you got to give it to him. This is a maxi max Town Hall 11. It is way up there. It's got a lot of max defenses. And there goes his kill squad right up the middle. Uses a freeze to freeze the eagle and the enemy CC. It gives the queen enough time to step up and do some work as the Electro Dragon gets back to doing what he does. If you look down at the bottom left there, that wizard tower, it is being tanked by the kill squad as this little bowler wizard walk continues. All the heroes, the queen and the warden anyway, they're up in the middle doing work. The other free spell goes down to stop some major damage coming in from the X-bow and the archer tower there. And look at the bowler wizard at the bowler witch at the top. You've got the bowler wizard at the bottom, and they're just staying up. Those healers are just keeping them up, and those healers are so clutch this raid. They probably set a record for most healing done in a single attack, I would think. I wish I had that stat to show you. And there's the queen. Look at her. That's sliver health left. MVP queen. Smartest queen AI in the game. Spider-Man. Way to go with this attack. Like I said, don't know why it worked, but sometimes you just throw down Bow Witch. It's a nice symmetrical base, and they just walk the way you want them to. The wizard tower there gets tanked for. The wizard tower is the bowler is tanking. Wow, I can't talk at all. Hey, I do this in one take. This is what you get when I start stumbling over my words. Don't know why that attack worked, but hey, check out Senator's Clan. If you're not a member, you should be. It's a fun, war-focused clan family, and we are always looking for new members. As far as you guys in the clan go, keep throwing down these attacks. I'll keep making these recaps. Thanks for watching.